Welcome to the module on problem solving and decision making. In this module we will understand what is problem solving tools and techniques, barriers to problem solving, decision making and types of decisions, tools and techniques for decision making. Let us first understand what is problem solving. Problem solving is the mental process that involves discovering, analyzing and solving problems. The ultimate goal of problem solving is to overcome obstacles and find a solution that best resolves the issue. Steps to problem solving includes: first, identify the problem. Second, explore information and develop alternatives. Third, select the best alternative. Then implement the idea and evaluate its results. Let us now understand some of the tools and techniques for creative problem solving. One of the most effective technique for problem solving is 5 whys for root cause analysis. 5 whys is an iterative question-asking technique used to explore the cause and effect relationships to determine the root cause of a problem by repeating the question, why? Let us understand this in detail with an example. I was fined for speeding. Why? Because I was late for office. Why? Because I got up late. Why? Because alarm clock didn't work. Why? Because batteries were flat. Why? Because I forgot to replace them. So the root cause of the problem was flat batteries. Solution to this problem would be replace the batteries and set interval to change them before they run out. Another tool for problem solving is brainstorming. Brainstorming is a conference technique by which a group attempts to find a solution for a specific problem by amassing all the ideas generated by its members. Brainstorming includes a simple series of steps. First, prepare the group by setting up a comfortable meeting environment. Second, clearly define the problem that you want to solve and lay out any criteria that you must meet. Next, once everyone has shared their ideas, start a group discussion to develop other people's ideas and guide them to create new ideas. Building on others' ideas is one of the most valuable aspects of group brainstorming to generate fresh ideas. Some other techniques for problem solving are abstraction, fractionalization or divide and conquer, hypothesis testing, research, reduction and trial and error. Abstraction is solving the problem in a model of the system before applying it to the real system. Fractionalization or divide and conquer includes breaking down a large, complex problem into smaller, solvable problems. Hypothesis testing is about assuming a possible explanation to the problem and trying to prove or disapprove the assumption. Research is employing existing ideas or adapting existing solutions to similar problems. Reduction works on transforming the problem into another problem for which solutions exist. Trial and error is about testing possible solutions until the right one is found. Problems like confirmation bias, mental set, functional fixedness, unnecessary constraints, irrelevant information are some of the common barriers to problem solving. Let us now understand what is decision making. Decision making can be regarded as the cognitive process resulting in selecting a course of action among several alternative possibilities. Decisions can be categorized under 3 types. They are: no decision, letting others decide what you will do; snap decision, a quick choice you make with no consideration of the result; responsible decision, taken after detailed consideration. Some of the tools and techniques for decision making are: brainstorming. Brainstorming is a technique for generating as many ideas as possible on a given subject while suspending evaluation until all the ideas have been suggested. Delphi technique. The Delphi technique gathers judgments of experts for use in decision-making. Devil's advocate. A devil's advocate is an approach for preventing groupthink. An individual plays the role of a critic to arouse discussion and thought, bringing out the opposite viewpoint and pointing potential problems. Pros and cons. Under pros and cons method we list down the advantages and disadvantages of all the identified alternatives. Another very effective tool for decision-making is Byte thought, which is an extension of pros and cons along with impact. Byte stands for benefits, other options, disadvantages and impact. For managers to take decisions, they can consider the following suggestions. The managers must avoid bias. Make evidence-based decisions. Avoid jumping to conclusions. Get an outside perspective. But trust yourself. Develop an eye for risk. Be honest and ethical. Let go of past mistakes. Decision-making for managers depends on their leadership style. There are 3 major styles of leadership. 1. Democratic. In a democratic style, the manager allows the employees to take part in decision-making, therefore everything is agreed upon by the majority. 2. Autocratic. These styles vary in the level of team participation, but in both you make the decision. Autocratic decisions are handed down to the team without discussion or vote. 3. Laissez-faire. Laissez-faire management takes a backseat role in the company. They provide guidance when needed. Employees are allowed to let their own ideas and creativity flourish in their specific areas. To conclude, the time demands that every decision you make is an innovative one. But how will you know if you have made innovative decisions? You can consider your decisions as innovative decisions if you have answers to questions raised in both logic and impact behind the decision. Thank you for watching this flip byte. You have now completed this module on problem solving and decision making. Check out the other interesting flip bytes in the directory.